Hello, I'm Steve Osborne with the Division of Local Government Finance in the Tennessee Comptroller of the Treasury, and this video will explain the use of our cash flow schedule. If you need any help with this calculator or with any other item from our office, please contact the analyst assigned to your region. We are always happy to help. In this video, we will cover our cash flow schedule that is part of the budget schedules located on the last tab here. We will cover the basics of the cash flow schedule, including when it's required, how to enter the data, and how to use this schedule. Please note that the inputs for this schedule, the amount of cash inflow and outflow, will be discussed in our cash flow estimating video. The provided cash flow schedule can be used for all fund types, government and enterprise, and for utility districts too. We believe that you will agree with us after you start using this powerful tool that it should be a fixture in your financial toolbox. However, there are a few scenarios where the schedule is required to be part of the annual budget sent to our office. And this would be all operating funds with a budgeted or prior audited ending cash balance of less than 15% of annual expenditures. This is excluding non-recurring capital items. Also, any fund that received proceeds from tax anticipation notes for the past 2 years, any fund as requested by our office during the review of the budget, or all operating funds if the prior year audit is late. Note, this schedule is not required for capital projects funds. This schedule has a few inputs: cash balance on July 1st of the fiscal year, total cash inflows and outflows for each month of the fiscal year, and total cash outflows for each month of the fiscal year. The schedule will calculate everything else. Let's look at the schedule. You can download the Excel file from our website and use it as a template. You will only enter data in the unshaded cells, like here for the July cash receipts. It's important to enter the July 1 beginning cash amount in this cell, and July cash disbursements will be entered in this cell. Now, enter the cash inflows and outflows for the remaining 11 months. The gray cells are calculations, and data should not be entered into those cells. The bottom blue cells are also a calculation that show the difference between cash receipts and cash payments. In this case, the city spent $15 more in July than it brought in. Now notice the amounts above the blue cells. This is the estimated monthly ending cash balance. It should always remain positive. The cells associated with this ending balance have a conditional formatting where the cell will turn red if negative. If the ending balance shows negative amounts or the amount is low at any month, please call your analyst for help with the issuance of a tax anticipation note. At the bottom of the cash flow schedule is a chart that will automatically populate after your data is entered. This chart provides a picture of how your government's cash inflows and outflows look across the months of the fiscal year. You can print only the chart by clicking on the chart to highlight it and clicking print. Notice that the chart has two sets of numbers, one on the left axis here, which shows the values of the bars that represent cash inflows and cash outflows, and the values on the right side here are for the line chart that represents the cash balance in the fund. This line chart is important. It represents the amount of cash your government estimates to have in this fund at each point along the year. As you would suspect, it is the highest after the collection of property taxes in the winter and then declines to its low point before taxes are collected again the next year. This is typical for most local government general funds. This chart is a perfect handout to a governing body because not only does it show the flow of cash throughout the year, It also shows visibly the need for keeping a healthy cash balance in a fund. Remember, only enter values in the unshaded cells. The schedule will calculate all the values for you. We will cover estimated cash inflows and outflows in a following video. If you're presenting this schedule before the start of the year, remember that beginning cash balance will be an estimate. You created this powerful tool, so now share it with your board. There is an Excel file available for you to download on our website. If you have any trouble finding or downloading the file, please call your LGF analyst. They will be happy to help you. And remember, when you file your budget package with LGF, you can email it to lgf@cot.tn.gov. And a reminder, please, no hard copies are necessary. If we can be of any help, please reach out to your LGF analyst. We are always glad to help. Thank you.